Hey guys, it's Avi123. Welcome back to some more Agrarian Skies, and this is a very important episode because I'm going to go over the very basics of the Applied Energistics mod, which is definitely up there for one of my favorite mods ever. It's awesome. There's so much like automation and cool stuff you could do with it. But first I'll go over the changes I made off camera. So I put up this tree farm right here. And basically, what I have going here, I have these like little planters. They kind of look like. These are made out of microblocks. It actually took a long time because I had to rip out all the actual slabs and replace them for microblock slabs. I had to basically rip this out and rebuild it. So that took a little bit. But under here, okay, I'm just checking my jetpack power. Under here, I have the stuff from the harvester going into a chest, and then this chest is automatically pulling out items, and then I have this set to dense, but so that it will choose a different route before it goes this way. So it will go, the saplings will go over here. I think I have this whitelisted to saplings. Yeah, whitelisted this is saplings. Oh, and also I have consume stack off just in case, like, I don't think this would ever happen, but just in case like all the oak saplings go away. No, that'll actually never happen. I don't need that, but consume stack off just won't get, it will always leave one sapling in there. And I have the item duct extending over here over into these two barrels I added right here. So I have a barrel for wood and a barrel for apples. And then back over here where I had this pipe set to dense mode, basically it will go past here, and then it won't go this way if it doesn't have to, because it's set to dense mode, because it will choose another route before it goes this way. But over here I have this coming up into a oak barrel for all my extra saplings. So the saplings will be turned into dirt, but I don't have any, like, now just filling up the planter for right now, so I don't have any extra saplings. And I made some big changes to my ore collection, or my resource collection. So basically, I'll go over the thing I added to it. So if you come over here, you'll see I have this whole setup right here. This is a big setup. So to start off with Applied Energistics, I needed a lot of this stuff. I need a lot of Certus quartz dust. This is just another thing I'm getting from this system. This limestone. This will actually be really useful later in when we get to mariculture. But I needed a lot of Certus quartz and a lot of nether quartz. And yeah, so basically what I have here is kind of similar, very similar to the setup over there, but I have an igneous extruder going directly into a pulverizer. This pulverizer has I think it's facing this way, like it's facing me. And I have the secondary output, the secondary output going up to the top, and then the primary output going to the left. So the top is outputting the secondary output is sand, so it's outputting the sand into this furnace just like I had over there, and then that will produce glass. And then I have the primary output, which is gravel, going straight into this pulverizer, which is producing sand. And then I have this pulverizer. This pulverizer is actually facing like this way, like it's facing me. You know what I'm saying right here. So I have the secondary output going, primary output going to the right and right into this autonomous activator. This is filling up with sand. And I have the secondary output going over here into this autonomous activator, which is the secondary output of this is dust. So I'm sifting dust, and then this autonomous activator is just to speed up this process, and this autonomous activator is just to speed up this. This autonomous activator right here, if this were full of sand, like if I took all the sand out of here and then I stuck some sand into here, I do this manually just because I don't really need to automate this, but this will actually produce soul sand. So soul sand, if you sift it, it produces nether quartz, and that's why I have this setup. So basically it's the same setup I had before. It's just I got rid of the tank and I made a fluid duct going it's going under the ground, straight into this oak barrel, which is getting right-clicked with sand by this autonomous activator, and then it's getting put into this vacuum hopper. This vacuum hopper, okay, this vacuum hopper is pulling out everything, and then this is whitelisted to soul sand, and this right here is blacklisted to soul sand. So yeah, that's about it. And then yeah, so just sifts the soul sand so I can get a lot of nether quartz. And I mean, like, this doesn't take that long to get this much. It's probably like a whole day to get this much. Pretty efficient. And then right here, I have a couple things right here. So this is outputting all my pulverized ores that I'm getting from the dust from the secondary output of that pulverizer right there. And yeah, and then I have another one right here. This is taking all of the crushed ores that I'm getting from the sand and pulling them out. And then over here, damn it, I lost a few of these. I'll replace those later. And then I have another one back here. This just basically pulls this stuff out and puts them into the barrels over there. And this line, right, these two lines go over here. If our remote could drop slower. It goes over here, follows this line, and this line right here is from the diamond chest from the gravel sifter. And then it comes over here. I have these two set to vacuum mode, so it goes over here. We'll choose this route to go rather than any other route first. And then I just have another one up there, another item duct. These are the smelters right here. I have another item duct right here that is set to the pulverized, basically the same thing I had before, except I'm adding pulverized and crushed ores. And then over here I just have the same setup, but just with the specific ones I have for this specific ores I have for this. And I lost that stone brick hollow cover. But yeah, so, and then this comes over here, these get pulled out, and I have these two lines are separate. This goes into a bunch of barrels I have over here. So this is what the barrel setup is. I didn't want, like, because this chest is getting like overflowed to the max, and I have a lot of these stuff. Oh, and also another thing is, I'll get to this later, but I have extra hearts right there. I'll show you how I got those. So yeah, I have a bunch of resources. So yeah, I have like 21 stacks plus some of iron. I have like 24 stacks plus some of tin. I have like some pretty impressive numbers here. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how I'm collecting the resources, and I just moved this redstone one that was right here over to here, and you can actually move the barrels. I don't think I have it on me. Let me go get it. Over here. Where is it? Well, there's an item called the dolly, and basically it's really simple to craft, but you can just right click on like a chest or a barrel and you can place it back down with its inventory. So it's really nice, but it gives you like slowness while you have it in your while you pick up a chest, but when you place it down it gets rid of the effects. But yeah, so that's that. Pretty good upgrade. Like, I'm getting a lot of this stuff, like a lot of resources. I have like more than I even need. So yeah, I'll move on to the next step, or the next stuff right here that I have planned. Yeah, I have this solar generator. I already tested this out. I have the solar generator from Extra Utilities. This basically just generates power from the sunlight, but there's a catch to it. If you search up solar generator, Extra Utilities actually have these nice tooltips. It tells you what the item does here. So see right here, it says, however, there's a problem. The generator cannot generate power and transmit at the same time. So you can actually change the if it's transmitting power, it can't gain power. So that's basically what it says. But you can change that. You can change it from like transmitting to collecting energy with just a redstone signal. So what I have set up here is I have a little okay, I need a piece of redstone. I made up a little setup so where it will collect energy in the daytime and then it will transmit it at nighttime. So I just put a daylight sensor here and I inverted the signal so it will be on, yeah, charging. Say charging because it doesn't, I don't have a redstone signal applied to it, but if it was nighttime, which it's about to be, this is actually a good demonstration of this. So it's charging right now, and to hold this power, I'm going to use this thing. Let's boost this up a little bit. Change configuration. So I want it inputting, and then outputting. There you go. So this will gain energy once it hits nighttime, because this will transmit energy at nighttime. Charging. Once the sun goes all the way down. We'll come back to that. So yeah, with that I might add some more of those. I'm not sure if this will actually like hold enough charge to like transmit enough energy into this to like fill it. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely gonna upgrade. Like I might add some more of these solar generators. This was just an idea. I was trying something new instead of this like these lava generators. I really like these different generators from extra utilities. So yeah, onto the stuff I wanted to do this episode. I actually want to show you how to make these. I have these things right here. They're called red heart canisters, and basically what you do, this actually takes a really big amount of diamonds. I think it will take 40 for a full 10. Basically what these do is they give you extra hearts down here. So if you see those yellow hearts, once those go away, there's red hearts behind them, so it's basically like an extra row of hearts. It's really nice. So yeah, how you make these is just those necrotic bones that I got from the mob trap. You need those. You need jeweled apples, which I showed you before. They're made like this. And you need these empty canisters, which are made from aluminum. Or you could actually make them from tin and a bone. But either one, they're both really cheap. So you just put these in here, just like that. You get these red heart canisters. So the amount of each red heart canister adds another heart. So this will actually my hunger will go up. I mean, yeah, not my hunger. My hunger's full, but my hearts will actually go up. It's a little bit glitchy. Like I think I would need to like take damage or something. Yeah. Oh, now they're going up. I think. Okay, that's good. So yeah, that's it. That's what I did off camera. And with AE is basically a way to like, actually I don't need these. A way to like kind of digitally store items. So to get started with AE, this is like the very basics of it. Trust me. I'm definitely gonna do more with this mod. It's an awesome mod. Actually, let me make another one of those dollies because I'm gonna need that. Get a couple of these. Actually, I need 5 of these. And I need a piece of wood. Most of this wood off the edge. So I only need 1 piece. And then I'll come over here to the crafting grid. Nope, not that. No. Q. That's what I meant to press. That's what I meant to press. Okay, so I have this dolly. So with this dolly, so you could pick up chests. You'll see I'll get slowness 2 and mining fatigue 2. So I'll punch really slow and I'll move really slow. But I just want to move these temporarily. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of all these chests eventually, but yeah, I wanted to hook up a power line. I need to hook up. ME actually takes power. Once you get more advanced, like the more stuff you add to your network, the more power it takes, and it could take a lot of power. Like I think in Feed the Beast Monster had my thing. It was taking like 115 AE per tick, which is a lot of power. It's a really big amount of power. So yeah, I'm just gonna drag this, or not drag. I'm gonna connect this to this power line right here. There you go. Almost. Right here. There you go. Okay, so I have power set up. So the first thing you're gonna need is an ME controller. This is just basically, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's basically saying like this is what you need to just have a network going. That's what like basically starts your network. Crafting terminal, you're going to need one of these too. This is basically you have access to all your items that are in your network here. And there's different ways you can store items in your network. So I'm going to have to move these two. Just move them over here for right now. Okay, so now what I need to do is put down an ME drive. This is a way you can store items. You can either use an ME drive, you can use storage buses to connect to any inventory really. I could connect storage buses to these chests here. You can use ME drive, which takes these drives, these ME 1K drives, or you can use an ME chest, which is basically like a chest, but it takes one drive. And this ME drive takes multiple of these storage drives. I mostly use the ME drives. I don't really use any other form. I mean, I do use some of the storage buses for like barrels and stuff like that. Those are really nice. But primarily I use these storage drives. So basically what you can do with this, I made an ME 1K storage drive. I'll show you how to craft this stuff real quick. This pretty simple. This storage cell made like this, some storage quartz, and you need this to smelt. And then this is the recipe. Smelt this. And you get the storage cell. The storage cell makes the 1K. The ME drive, still pretty simple. You need these processors, the same, and then you need a chest, 2 glass, 4 iron. Simple. The crafting terminal right here. You could also use a regular terminal, but the crafting terminal allows you to craft inside of it. So this is the access terminal. You need a conversion matrix. This is a little bit more complicated. You need this fluix dust, which is nether quartz dust and Certus quartz dust. You can get Certus quartz dust from pulverizing. Then you can get nether quartz dust from pulverizing this also. And then just with some redstone, you get fluix dust. Then you make a conversion matrix like this. Pretty simple. Conversion matrix is used to make this with a little bit ME cable. ME cable is just some fluix dust. Oh, I didn't know that. You could use raw plastic. That's nice. Instead of glass, and it gives you a higher output. And I actually set something up for that. Crafting table, obviously, it's easy to make, and you need another one of these storage cells. So that's a little bit more complicated, but still pretty simple, not too hard. And then the controller right here. So you need some fluix crystals, which is just instead of the dust form, you use the crystal form. To make this, the advanced processor, it's just the same as the golden one, the basic processor, but you use a diamond instead. So you need a diamond for this. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's okay. Now, since this has power, I can stick an item into here. So like, say I put that in there. This will take up storage on the drive. So that one item, you'll see it says 9 out of 1,000 bytes used. That's the bytes are in the amount of storage, like the amount of items it can hold, and then it says 1 out of 63 types. So like you can have like a bunch of cobblestone, that will only take up 1 type. If you have like a bunch of cobblestone redstone, that will take up 2 types. So it's basically like different items are the different types, and the bytes used. Say like you have like like 64 of one item, that will only count as 1 type, but it'll count as like however many bytes in the storage drive. ME storage drive is actually really small. Like default, like with regular applied Energistics, the biggest one is the 64K. So this is still pretty hard to make. You need these. It just basically goes up in tiers. You need these storage cells to make the segments, to make the blocks, to make the clusters, to make the 64K. And then since extra cells is in here, extra cells is an add-on to applied Energistics. You have these insanely large amount of storage here. Here you have a 16 million. This is an insane amount of items. I don't even think I didn't fill one of these up in Monster. You know how in normal Feed the Beast, you can like resource collection is very plentiful. You can get a lot of resources really fast. So it's a crazy amount of storage, but it's also extremely difficult to make because as you go up in tier, you need obviously like a lot of these to make all the way up to a 16 or a Terra storage cluster, which is crazy. Yeah, so that's it. It's very simple. I mostly like to use these 16K ones. These are like the for your average like item holding. You can even use like 4K. 4K is like second tier. That's not bad. Or if you want to hold like a lot of one item, like if I want to hold a lot of cobblestone here, I could use a 64K. I'll probably make a couple of like all of them. I'll probably make mostly 4 and 16K though. 1K I pretty much never use because it's just too small. You can't hold enough items. But yeah, I am gonna transfer all these items. Let me put some of this stuff back. Oh, I wanted to set these off in the beginning of the episode. I forgot about this. It's probably more appropriate at night, but whatever. Did they seriously not work? Oh my god. They're like duds. They don't even work. What a troll. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for this because, as you can see, I'm extremely unorganized with my chests. I just have like a big danger zone chests, I guess you call them. So yeah, let me just grab all the stuff out of here. You can actually space click to take as much as you can out of a chest, which is really nice. I'll definitely make more drives off camera because I can already say, yeah, 48 types out of 63. I'm gonna need more. This is definitely not gonna suffice for all the stuff I have in here. I could feel like one chest's worth. Here you go. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to do some quests, so this is partially because I did do some looking in for the hoarding, and yeah, I completed these two. I completed this. This is really simple. You could take these structural upgrades, and you basically need these to have the upgrades that you can put on the barrel. So like if you wanted a void upgrade, I actually put I used 4 void upgrades for these 4 right here. You actually need the iron structural upgrade, like up to the iron structural upgrade, because each structural upgrade gives it like an extra, you see like it says upgrade slots 1 out of 3. Yeah, I needed to get the void upgrade, I needed enough upgrade slots to put it on the barrels. So yeah, I actually did upgrade this with more storage. You can add more storage to these barrels because this, I had a lot of this wood, and this is still going. I think. I'm not sure, but I have enough redstone for right now. I could put some extra storage there to stop it from getting clogged up. But yeah, I need to probably put these back. Oh, and I actually did plant a bunch of sugarcane. Oh, I can't even put that in there. I did plant a bunch of sugarcane over here. I think it kind of it makes this look a little different. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'll probably get rid of it eventually. But I actually did need a lot of sugarcane because I was planning on making some books so I can make an enchantment table. Because, I don't know, I want to enchant some like actual armor and then get some actual enchants. Yeah, and other stuff I wanted to do. I actually wanted to make these things called safari nets. Basically what these do, you can hold mobs in here. So if I come over here, the only reason these aren't spawning over here is because there's too many mobs like in this one area to spawn anymore. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these safari nets and store these animals in here. I only need 2 of each. So I'll just kill this pig right here and this pig right here. And this didn't need to do that. Kill this pig right here. I don't actually need these chickens because I can actually make chicken. Yes, you can actually make mobs in this. It's crazy. I also wanted to get some cows because I need some leather. I actually don't need leather for books. I found out. If you look in books, you can actually make them out of these blank patterns, which are just made out of wood, which is really nice. Because I always have trouble like collecting enough in the beginning of the game. I always have trouble collecting enough leather to make enough like books for an enchanting table. I'll just stick that in there. Oh, one more. Oh yeah, and I actually got oh, I didn't even claim my reward. Okay, there you go. Nice full heart. Oh, I didn't even see what it was. Blackberry juice and cherry jelly. Oh, that's cool. Not the best reward, obviously, but I guess useful. And I did all this stuff, so I'll show you how to craft all this stuff. Precision import bus. It's a basic import bus with one of these basic processors, basic processor, sticky piston, iron, ME cable, which I showed you how to make before, and then the ME interface is made like this, the conversion matrix, and then this is the same way, but with a normal piston, and one of these basic processors as well. So yeah, pretty simple, not too hard. There you go. Ooh, did I get 2 hearts from that? I'm not even sure. I did. Ooh, nice. Pearl oysters, more, nice. These will come in very much handy later on when I start getting into mariculture, which is a pretty cool mod. Okay, so I can start on this stuff over here. So digital storage. I'll probably get to this soon once I get more power going. Actually, I really wanted to get into steel power, because this you can make reactors which produce a lot of power. Because I could like expand this a lot, but that's boring. Just boring way to collect power. I don't really want to do that anyway because it's really tedious. I have to make a bunch of these crucibles and a bunch of these like igneous extruders. Actually, this is probably one igneous extruder is a lot to produces enough cobblestone to like support a lot of these crucibles. But yeah, I don't really want to do that. I want to get power some way else. So we actually have, there's a mod in here called Big Reactors. Yeah, Big Reactors. So there's a lot of stuff in here. There's 2 types of like ways to generate power. There's the turbines and the reactors, which are both produce a lot of power, like more than I'll ever need, I think. But that's kind of what I want at this point. And yeah, and I think I had another quest I wanted to hand in. I'm going to Skyblock here. Yeah, I want to hand in this. I'll choose this, claim my reward. Nice, quarter of a heart. I think I had some hearts somewhere. Well, I guess not. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, it's right there. Did I have any hearts in here? You can actually search your items in here, which is really nice. You can craft directly in here. It will use like all your items in here though. Be careful, don't shift click. Don't shift click, because it will use as many resources as it can to make a stack of that item. Wait, what is this right here? Storage priority. I don't know what that does. Whatever. Okay, so let's look at some other quests. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'll probably do this next episode. Yeah, because I don't know how to make that. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.